Hello students, good afternoon. In our previous class, we have discussed Unit 3, correct? Yes, we have discussed Unit 3. Today, we are going to have our discussion Unit 4, Poem, Crying. In the next lecture, we will discuss story part, but today we will do Crying, new words and the exercise of Unit 4. And in the last, we will see few spelling words, okay? Let's see, crying means, see, at your home, when your mom will be angry on you, your father might be angry on you, or something you don't like, what do? You cry, right? Correct. If you don't get anything which you like, you will cry. Correct. So we should not do that kind of a thing. Okay. Let's understand the poem. Okay. I will read it and then I will explain it. So let me read it. Crying only a little bit is no use. You must cry until your pillow is soft. Then you can jump in the shower and splash, splash, splash. Then, then you can throw open your window and ha ha ha. And if people say, hey, what's going on up there? Ha ha. Sing back, happiness was hiding in the last tear. I wept it, ha ha. Who wrote this poem? Galway Kinnell. Galway Kinnell. So let's understand it. What is happening here? Child in the poem is crying. What the child in a poem is crying. Okay. So crying only a little bit is no issue. Is no use. Means you are crying little bit only for 1 minute. That is no use. That was child is saying. You must cry until your pillow is soft. You have to cry. You should cry until your pillow is totally soft. Means wet. Right, with your tears. Then you can jump in the shower and splash, splash, splash. After your pillow gets soaked, what you need to do? You need to go for the shower. It means bath. When a shower means the water drops coming on your top from the in your bathroom, there will be top side, right? One water thrower is there, like from there water will drops will come on you. So that is shower, and splash, splash, splash sound will make it. So we will understand the new words. Okay, the soak means completely wet, correct? And then shower means bath in which water is sprayed from the above. I already told you, water drops are coming. So in a spray way, that we call it a shower. And wept means shed tears or cried. When you cried, that we call it as a wept. Okay. Then you can throw open your window and ha ha ha. After that, after taking bath, what you should do, that you should open your window and laugh, ha ha ha, like that way you should laugh. And if people say, hey, what's going on up there, if some people is looking from you through window, they might ask you what's going on up there. You can say that, ha ha, and sing back, happiness was hiding in the last year, I wept it, ha ha ha. That means when I cried in the last year, there was a happiness. That means I was happy at the last year. So what I did, I wept it and I enjoyed my happiness. The poem is written by Galway Kinnell. Who wrote this poem? Galway Kinnell. Again I am repeating, who wrote this poem? That is Galway Kinnell. So here, what you learned? What was the moral of the poem? It was simple story, correct? The boy was crying, and then after that he went for a bath and he opened a window, and boy or child you can consider, okay. And after that he went for a bath and he he or she opened the window and he was happy. Then some people ask, why you are what is up there, anything special like that way they asked. So he said, I wept my last year and I am happy. That hides happiness, right? So in the poem it says, if you are crying but you should happy, you should always be happy. That's what the poem says. Like you see, your parents will be angry on you, but you should not take that serious. Okay, you should be happy that your parents is telling you something. You should understand that thing. Rather than getting angry, you are also getting angry. That is not the correct thing. Okay, you should also be happy with that my parents are suggesting me I should do this one. So that way you should always be a happy person. Okay, what you should be always happy. Okay. Okay, so let's see the next. What is next? That is exercise, right? In poem we have understood what we need to do, that we should always be happy, we should not cry. Okay, so let's read the exercise and give the answer. So tell me student, what it is the first, that according to the poet, should you cry a little or should you cry a lot? Yes, poet said we should cry a lot or less. What poet says? Remember it. What says that according to poet you should cry a lot. Correct. What can you do after crying a lot? You should do a path, right? After crying a lot, you can laugh heartily. You should laugh heartily. Okay. You should laugh more. Okay. I will explain all the answer. Okay. Heartily means by heart you should laugh. Then after, read the first two lines of the poem. Is the mood happy, sad, angry, jealous, upset? That is sad, right? In the last few lines, the mood of the poet has changed. What is it now? Cheerful or very happy? Very happy is the correct one. See, in the poem itself, the starting phrase, what it says, the poet is crying, explaining the cryness, right? Sadness. But in the second part, what it is showing? It is showing happy, right? Poet is happy in this portion. So that way you should understand the other person mood also, whether he is happy, he or she is happy or sad. If it is sad, why he or she is sad? You should help them with that if they are sad. Okay. And are these sentences right or wrong? The poet says you must not cry much. False. Right? It is wrong. Poet says you should cry a lot. The poet said that you should cry till your pillow is soft. True. Because in the second line itself says poet that you should cry until your pillow is soft. The poet says that after crying you should open the window and laugh so that people will see that you are happy. Correct. This is false. This one is correct. This one is correct. And the last one is the poet said that you should open the window and show people that you are crying. That is false. You should show people that you are happy. It means you are laughing or anything. Okay, like your happiness you should show. So here we have done our let's read part. Okay, let's see the answer. I just showed you orally. Okay, the first question is our, see, these are the new word we learned. First one is according to the poet, should you cry a little or should you cry a lot? According to poet, we should cry, you should cry a lot. Yes, correct. You should cry a lot. That's what poet said. What can you do after crying a lot? That after crying a lot, you can laugh heartily, right? From your heart, you should laugh. And read the first two lines of the poem. Is the mood Happy, sad, angry, or upset. So the correct answer is happy, or sorry, sad. Correct. That I have already explained here. That the correct answer is sad. And if the last two few lines, the mood of the poet has changed, what it is? That is very happy. Correct. See, here itself answer is given. We just need to select the correct one. Okay. And in the fourth one, I already explained that the poet says you must not cry. That is wrong. Poet says you should cry lot, right? Not that less, right? Not that much less. You should cry a lot. What poet said then? A poet said you should cry until your pillow gets soft, right? Pillow is soft. So here this is the correct one, because in the second one poet says that thing. Third one is the poet says that after crying you should open the window and laugh so that people will see that you are happy. That is also right. Poet in the last word said that open a window and show your happiness. That is also correct. The poet says that you should open the window and show people that you are crying. That is wrong. Poet said you should show your happiness. Here it is showing the crying. So this statement is wrong. Correct. If you understood the poem, you can easily give this answer. So let's see the next exercise. What it is? That is, let's talk. So here, where do you cry? What are the things that make you cry? See, this is about you. Where do you cry? What are the things that make you cry? Can you cry when you are happy? Yes, no. You need to answer. Which are these things that make you happy? In what way do you show your happiness? So first question says, when do you cry? Matlab, when, what time you are crying, right? That is the question is there. What are the things that makes you cry? So in that, what are the different things are there which is making you cry? That you need to answer. And then, can you cry when you are happy? Yes, no, and explain it. We will see the answer. Which are the things that make you happy? In what ways do you show your happiness? See here what they have asked, that which are the things that make you happy? What are the things are there which makes you happy? In what ways do you show your happiness? In which way you are showing your happiness? So let's give the answer of it. Yes. So when do you cry? I cry before my mother. I cry when my sister disturb me, or when I fall down and get hurt. Where are you crying? When you go near to your mother, and then you will start crying, right? So I cry before my mother. So near to your mother. And why you are crying? What are the things make you? I cry when my sister disturb me, or when I fall down and get hurt. Correct. Whenever you get down, or fall down, or hurt, you will cry. Correct. So this way you can give answer. Can you cry when you are happy? No, not at all. When you are happy, how can you cry? No, you will not cry. Which are the things that make you happy? That, and in what way do you show your happiness? So attending parties and purchasing new dress makes me happy. I show my happiness by laughing loudly and jumping on my bed. So see here I have written in my way what can be the possibility that you are happy, but you can write in your way how you are feeling happiness. Okay, if there is another way you are happy, you can write it here. Mostly by laughing loudly and jumping on bed is the appropriate, right? So this way you can give the all three answer. Let's say loud. So these are the words we just need to pronunciate it. Okay, I will go this one by one, like this way. Okay, one by one I will go. First one is a dash, then bash, then splash, then cash, trash, steer, tear, clear, dear, shower, power, tower, flower, mover, pock, crock, sock, stroke, chalk, wap, cap, crap, lap, slapped. So you see, these are all rhyming words. For this is the rhyming, for this is the rhyming, this rhyming, so on. These are rhyming, and these are rhyming. So in that way, proper manner, all are rhyming. See, you see, dash, bash, splash, cash, dash, steer, tear, clear, dear, dear, shower, power, tower, flower, mower, cock, crock, sock, stroke, jock, wap, cap, crap, lap, slapped. You see, all are rhyming words. So you should understand the rhyming. You should how it is rhyming, that you should understand, right? Then we comes for word building. So what we need to do, we need to create words. The word happiness ends in any double s and comes from the word happy. Write three words that ends in the same way. Which word do they come from? So here you see happiness is given. Okay, happiness is given. So which is ending with this any double s, correct? It is ending with any this, and from happy word we can make this happiness word, correct? Yes, happiness comes from the happy. So similar way, whichever the three words which are ending with any double s, that you need to write down here. Okay, you need to write down here. There are so many words are there, but you need to write down whichever you find. Okay, so let me show you the correct one. First one, what we can write it here, that is cleverness, right? You can write a cleverness. See, it is ending with any double s. So from where it can come? It will come for clever, correct? You see cleverness. So it came from clever. Then second one we can write as ugliness. From where it come? It is come from ugly, correct? Third one is a neatness. So here also what you can write? Neat. It come from neat. So neatness. Ugly, ugliness. Clever, cleverness. And apart from this, if you want to write down the one more word, I will show you here also. Okay, let me mark with a different color so you can easily see. See, goodness also you can write. Okay, which one? Goodness, correct? That is also the correct one. See, it is also ending with goodness, and from where it can come? That will come with a good word, right? You see, I have wrote one more extra. You can write other words also if you find, right? Okay, so this way you can write more words. Okay, let us go for the next exercise, that is left right filling the blanks with exact filling words. Filling means feeling, you understand, whatever whichever you are feeling, like you are sad, happy, so those are a feeling, right? You are angry, you are hungry, you are starving or shocked or surprised, so those are the different feelings you have. So appropriate feeling we need to feel here. Okay, the first one is the tourist where blank space to see the beautiful Taj Mahal. So here amazed, shocked and worried is given. So out of three, which word is the proper? The tourists were amazed to see. Amazed is the correct one. Why? Amazed means surprised to see the beautiful of the Taj Mahal. So the correct one is a amazed. Second one. The lights went out suddenly. I was alone, and whenever light goes in your home and you are alone at home, what you will do? You will fear, right? You will be fear. So the correct answer is frightened, right? Fearness is your frightened is the correct one. Frightened meaning is you are afraid. So when light goes suddenly, I was alone. Then I was alone and frightened. He has been ill for a long time, and his parents were unhappy, worried, or angry. So obviously, you see, whenever you are sick, what your parents will be? Your parents will be in a tension, right? They will be worried, right? So worried is the correct answer. And the fourth one is the shopkeeper was blank space when he saw his safe wide open and all his money missing. Unhappy, shocked, or angry? Obviously, if you lost your something, what you will feel? You will be shocked, right? You will be in a big shock, trauma. So that will be correct is a shocking. Shocking is a correct answer. You see, we have given the all the four answer. So let's see the answer here also. You see, I have wrote correctly. Yes. You see, the tourists were amazed and to see the beautiful Taj Mahal. The light went out suddenly. I was alone and frightened. He has been ill for a long time and his parents were worried. The shopkeeper was shocked when he saw his safe wide open with all his money missing. You see, we have write the all feeling appropriately, correct? Okay. Let's go for the next exercise, that creative writing. So a narrator narrate an incident when you have experienced happiness, excitement, surprise. You can use the following clues: with whom, when did it happen, why, and where. See, I am not writing here. You need to write down in your words. Okay, this one you need to write down in your words. So what you can write here? What you can write here? That you can write here that I was at home alone and I was little sad. It was my birthday, but I was little sad. But suddenly my parents brought some cake and gifts for me. Then I was surprised and I was very happy after that. And I was excited about that what will be in that gift. Like that way you can write in your words. Okay? Try to write it. If you don't understand how to write, I will help you with that. Okay? Okay, why this is I am giving you, because this is a creative writing, so you should understand how you can write. Okay. Okay, let's go for the next, that is food for thought. When you have something serious to think about, then you have food for thought. Here some food for thought. Your thought: tomato are red, beans are green, a brinjal has a crown just like a queen, potatoes are brown, onions are pink, carrot have juice which I can drink, vegetable make me healthy and wise, so eat some daily with roti and rice. See, this is one kind of a poem type. Okay, so what it says that tomato are red, correct? Tomato are red color. Beans are green. Okay, beans also will be green color. You see, tomato are red is given. Beans are a green color is given. A brinjal has a brown, has a crown. See, the brinjal has this is crown, right? This green color is a crown, and just like a queen, it is like queen crown. Okay, potatoes are brown. You can see here potato color, that is brown, and onion are pink. You can see here onion color is a pink, or in your home also you have seen all the vegetable, this one with a different color, right? Carrot have a juice. See, we can create a juice from the carrot, correct? And which I can drink, means you can drink that juice also, correct? You can drink that juice. Then vegetables make me healthy and wise. See, if you eat vegetables, that then what will happen? Your body will be healthy, right? And in a good fit. So eat some daily with roti and rice. So what you need to do? You should eat all the these vegetables with roti and rice. Okay, you should not do like that. I will not eat this vegetable. I will not. I don't like this. You should not do that. You should eat every vegetable so that your body will be very healthy. Okay, it will be very healthy. Okay, so here we have finished our poem part. My elder brother we will see in the next class. So let's see our today's spelling words. So first one is exact. Exact means precise. Precise means same as, not approximated in any way. Like 0 is equal to 0. There is no approximate sign, correct? So 0 in 0 both are exact similar. Exact value are coming. Left hand side is equal to right hand side. You are doing in a maths. So your left hand side is exactly equal to right hand side, right? So that is the exact, means same value, precise, not approximated. Okay. Except. Except means not including, other than. Except means like what is the except, like 15 people is there, out of that one girl is a winner, suppose 15 students are there, okay, and that one student has topped and remaining 4 has a lower marks, remaining 14 has a lower marks. So what we can say, that except the topper, all you need to do this homework. What I will say, it means you are not including that person. Except means not including, other than that, right? Expect, above one was accept and this one is expect. See, little much different are there. P and C just got replaced, meaning is totally changed. Expect means regard as like to happen. Expected, I expected that you will not do your homework. I can say that you have not done your homework, that I expected that you will not do your homework. So that is I accept. Expected means I have assumed that thing. Okay, I assume that it will happen. That is the meaning of expect. Fourth one is explain. See, I am explaining you poem, right? Make clear to someone by describing in the more detail. So a poem I have described in more detail. So that means I have explained you. So explain means describing it in more detail. Explode. Explode means burst or shatter violently and noisily, arise suddenly. See, suddenly large sound comes, boom, like that a burst sound or large sound comes, that we call as a explode. Explode means burst or shatter violently and noisily, arise suddenly. Express means a thought or feeling. See, you have a feeling, right? You are showing that feeling, you are showing your feeling, that means you are expressing your feeling. So express means to show a thought of feeling. Factory. Factory means somewhere manufacturing happens, that place we call it as a factory. A building or group of building where goods are manufactured, means everything are manufactured. That area or building or group of building we call it as a factory. Fault. Fault means something you have done, a mistake in what someone is doing. See, if you are doing homework and you have wrote a wrong spelling, that means your fault is there. It means you have done a mistake, so that is your fault, correct? So that we call it as a fault. Fault means a mistake in what someone is doing. Favorite. Favorite means preferred to all other of the same kind. Favorite means like your favorite vegetable is a potato or your favorite fruit is mango, suppose. So if fruit is there, in the fruit you have mango and apple, but your favorite is mango, what you will do, you will first eat mango, correct? You will first eat mango. Why? Because out of apple and mango you like mango more. So that is the favorite. Mango is your favorite, so prefer to all other of the same kind. It means in a fruit you are preferring mango only to eat, so that means that is your favorite, correct? So mango is the answer. Sorry, mango is the favorite fruit. So favorite meaning is prefer to all other of the same kind. Finally. Finally means after a long time. Finally means at last. At last or after a long time. Like you are doing homework. After finishing, after working on 2 hours on your homework, what you will say? Finally I have completed my homework. So finally means after a long time. So it means after 2 hours you have finished. So after a long time you have finished your homework. It means finally you have finished your homework. So the meaning of finally is after a long time. Correct? Okay. So here we have finished spelling word also. So today what we have learned? We have learned our new words, exercise, correct? Then spelling words, and we have understand the poem. So in the next class we will do story parts. I hope all of you are fine. Write down this exercise in your notebook as well as in your textbook, and what you need to do, you need to write down the spelling words and new words in your notebook one time, and in a rough book you need to write down it 5 times. How many times? 5 times you need to write it down. Okay. Okay, so we will end this lecture today. Thank you.